game plan for success. It's Sacks in the Morning. Steve Sacks.
Hi, Steve Sacks here with Sacks in the Morning, and today is Tuesday, the 17th of January, and I hope everybody had a great Martin Luther King holiday yesterday. Great to be back here in the saddle as well. Was down in Arizona with the Dodger Fantasy Camp, so a little shout out to all my guys that I coach down there. A lot of fun, good time down there in Arizona. Today, we're going to be talking about something that I think is really, really cool. It is going to be titled The Confidence versus Imposter Syndrome. And what I'd like to say is that I've mentioned here before that I'm a big 49er fan and still hyped up for their playoff win on Saturday. Boy, am I ever. And what a great time for me to get to talk about football and the 49ers, but really to examine an important lesson for all of us, which is playing out with the NFL's most surprising player, and that's the 49er rookie quarterback, Brock Purdy. Now, imposter syndrome is defined as an internal psychological experience of feeling like a phony in some area of your life, despite any success that you've achieved in that area. And that comes from the site verywellmind.com. So here's what is so baffling about imposter syndrome. It always accompanies success. When you're not achieving anything, you can't have imposter syndrome. It's a feeling that comes about because of the success that you've had. Isn't that kind of weird? That's how it comes about, though. So what does any of this have to do with Brock Purdy? Well, right away when Brock Purdy became the starting quarterback, reporters and teammates and coaches were remarking on his confidence. And you often hear them refer to him as having that swag or swagger. But with that swagger comes a confidence that he's exactly where he's supposed to be. To Brock Purdy, it's no accident that he's leading an NFL team. He even said as much after he had his first game against the Dolphins when he replaced Jimmy Garoppolo. He said that coming out of the draft, he believed that he should and would be leading an NFL team. Now, if you don't pay attention to football, let me give you a bit more context, because you might be assuming that Brock Purdy was a player that everyone expected to be good and that all this is a surprise because he's a rookie. But surely he was highly touted in the draft, right? Not really. He was not. Matter of fact, he was the last guy picked in the draft. They gave him a nickname as well, and that's what you get when you're the last pick, and that is Mr. Irrelevant, pick number 262. And guess what? Mr. Irrelevant, by some metrics, has been the best quarterback in the NFL over the last 7 games. Every test that has come his way, he has passed with flying colors. His first game came in after the injury to 49er quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo when he faced an assault of blitzers. And he carved up the Miami Dolphins like nothing, throwing the ball 38 times. And then people thought, well, once he's a starter and teams can prepare, we'll see how he does. Okay, so over the next 5 games, he threw for 11 touchdowns and only 2 interceptions. And 5 more victories, by the way. Then people thought, well, the playoffs are different. The pressure and the game really cranks up. What did Brock Purdy do? Well, he threw for 3 more touchdowns. He ran for another and had no interceptions, putting up 41 points to smash the Seattle Seahawks, who have been a huge nemesis for the 49ers over a long period of time. And what is clear, even to the average football viewer, is that Brock Purdy's confidence has the game slowing down for him. He never looks overwhelmed or confused. He calmly looks for the open receiver. He trusts himself and his teammates. And in 7 short weeks since the injury to Garoppolo, the 49ers have gone from a feeling of their season is really in peril to now they feel great and they're expected to reach the Super Bowl. Brock Purdy believes in his ability. There doesn't seem to be any shred of imposter syndrome in his body. And here's the thing. He should believe in himself because he was drafted. It doesn't matter that he was the, like I said, 262nd pick. To even get drafted in the NFL means you have a tremendous amount of talent and ability. It means that you are one of the very best players on the planet. You don't get drafted by accident. And what separates the players who really make an impact is not just talent, but hard work and belief in their abilities. And Brock Purdy has that in spades. So what you can learn from Brock Purdy, whether you're a football fan or not, is to believe in yourself. For goodness sake, look, if you're having doubts about whether you are deserving of the success, the answer is yes. Yes, of course you are. The mere fact that you have achieved success already does prove that, right? No one gets successful by a mere accident. We all have some luck along the way, and that's important. There's no question about it. But your hard work, your talent, your guts, and your guile, that got you to where you are. And, by having the fortitude to just go through things, it kind of creates your own luck. You just kind of roll over those bad times. So believe in your success, be your best advocate, and keep kicking butt. And start kicking that imposter syndrome to the curb. And that is my short for today. If you like what you heard, give us a positive review, subscribe, and share. Also, remember that the Sax in the Morning swag is now available on my Instagram site. Go to saxinthemorning_podcast. You'll see it right there on the Instagram, and just hit the link. Everything's there, mugs, hats, tumblers, you name it. Take advantage of it.